One of the later lineups you had, I remember you guys got Moses because at the time, like he like left the U5 team. I think he was like briefly out of the game, then he came back in with you or something. Do you remember this one when he came into Tech?
Yeah, so that was, we called that, I saw my note, we called that superstar lineup number 2. So, we had Moses, I think Jaden rejoined, Tool, and then we had Gosu. So we played that online season and we won like every match that season. And we were just dominating people. We were doing the stuff we did in 2003, but even better. Like we were just running around fragging and having fun. And I think we played in a couple lands and did fine. And then the crazy thing with that lineup was we were doing so well online, everything was clicking. And then like 2 weeks before the tournament, Gosu was on our team. And his dad was like, "You can't play in CPL this year." And we're like, "Oh my God, we're doing so like." So we pulled my brother out of retirement. He was still a little rusty. So my brother ended up having to sub in the CPL. And these were the days where you didn't have subs at these CPLs. Like you went with the 5 you practiced with for 6 months. So, like that was another one. Like, I wonder what would have happened if Gosu, had better grades and didn't get kicked out of.
If people don't know as well, this is a player where, because as you say, it's not like he went to the CPLs. He's not like famous in history. But I remember watching POV. That guy was a really skilled player, mate. He was like an up and comer, right?
Great. Yeah, he would play at all the lands, when he was, when we were dominating all the Texas lands, he would be on like the runner-up teams or something. So we knew he was good and we gave him a chance. And I think he did good after he left our team, but like, it was just completely unfortunate because we wanted him to play. So it's not like we kicked him off the team. His dad was literally like, "You can't play in the CPL if your grades weren't good enough." And so we're like, okay, well, we got to practice with someone. So my brother came out of retirement. It's just a funny story.
By the way, since obviously in CSGO, Moses is famous. In fact, the joke is like he's actually today on the day I'm recording this, he's still a commentator. He like does all the biggest matches in the world. But he's such it's funny because I know him from back then, but no one else does. And to me, it's always so hilarious whenever I see him because even though I know him as the guy he is now as well, I'll always remember that like short little fucking guy with the long, crazy locks of hair. He's bald now, if people don't know. He was way less. I mean, look, he was always a social guy, but he wasn't like this like crazy social butterflies now. Who was Moses to you back then as a team? He's also a good player, right?
No, he was a social guy back in the day. I remember we went to the LAN tournament. He was like friends with everybody. So, if he's, he was like that back then. I don't remember too much about that period. We just had fun. I don't have any beef on that team. We just had a lot of fun with that team too. And we never really fought the previous superstar lineup. We were kind of like brothers fighting all the time. This one, we were just, fragging and having fun. But yeah, Moses was very popular. He had a lot of friends. So
see more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, be a pleb and don't.